What?
I mean, only thing that was missing from that is what had happened was like you could feel the lie just spilling out. And if I was a player, like first you want accountability. Just stand up and say, "My bad, guys. Won't happen again." Because we make mistakes, and that's what you expect from us. So like those poor guys had Jason Garrett. Now they got this fiasco. I hope they get a coach in there that is properly prepared for every situation.
I mean, there's clocks all over the place. There's no way a camera guy blocked off a coach. Those benches are so you see the lines drawn. If a camera guy wanders over one of those yellow lines, they're going to tackle him. I'm just not buying it from Mike McCarthy. And my other question is, like, he's not calling the offense. He's not calling the defense. If he's not watching the clock, it's like that, remember Office Space, like, what would you say you do here exactly? I mean, like, so I don't get it.
I've been waiting for 48 hours to ask Marcus Spears, my beloved former Cowboy, his perspective on the way the clock management was handled at the end of the game on Sunday.
Liars lie, G. And that's what Mike McCarthy is doing right now with this camera situation. Listen, these dudes were in a $2 billion, $3 billion stadium. It's another damn clock in the stadium. $5 billion stadium. It's another damn clock in the stadium. I'm looking at the game. I'm thinking to myself, is Mike McCarthy trying to go to overtime? What the hell is he doing? Does he want to see the team play some more? I could not, for the life of me, understand what was happening in this moment. I really thought, fellas, it was a clock malfunction. I was like, did the clock just skip 10 seconds? Like, did something happen in the stadium where the clock just malfunctioned? No, the clock didn't malfunction. Mike McCarthy brain glitched. It just glitched in the most important time of the damn game. He just lost his coaching status in that moment. Here's what I will say, though. As mad as I was about that, Mike McCarthy has this team looking good, and I don't know if I don't know if this clock situation is going to overtake the fact that the Dallas Cowboys look 100 times better than they looked last year. And I know it was a lot of extenuating circumstances, but the bottom line is your clock management better not cost my damn team a game at some point during the year. Yeah. So hopefully this is the mess up that transpired, and it's the end of it. We need clocks on our wrists. We need clocks around our neck. We need clocks everywhere when the Dallas Cowboys play, because obviously nobody on that coaching staff clock was working.
That's fair. That said, Marcus, let's get to your second and perhaps in the big picture much more important point. I'm just going to say two words, and you give me your reaction. Micah Parsons.
Ooh, top 10 defensive player in the league right now as a rookie. And the fact that he was able to go out and play defensive end and have more pressures in this game than Bosa against an offensive line that we lauded with the LA Chargers on how they did last week, this dude is unreal. Now, I heard talk about moving him to defensive end. You better not damn do it. You better leave him in the middle of this defense with the range, with the speed. Did y'all see that man close on Justin Herbert? Now, it was a bad call by the refs, but did y'all see the athleticism? And listen, people have no idea how hard it is to go from stand-up linebacker to defensive end in the NFL and be effective. And he figured out a way to do it. Top 10 defensive player in the league right now.
There's some guys in this league that are just physically better than everybody else, and you can move them around. You see that with Lamar Jackson. You see that with Jalen Ramsey, where they move him to the inside to get him to be able to make plays. Micah Parsons had 7 pass rush wins. Von Miller had 8. Chase Young has 7. Those are the only people in his neighborhood, and he hadn't played that before. This is only his second game in the league, so I'm excited about what this defense can be going forward.
They played him a little bit at the edge rusher in camp just to see if he could do it, but now they had to because DeMarcus Lawrence went out. So in a pinch, he picks it up in a week. That's and tough. Has a Joey Bosa, level game. That's incredible.
The reality of the situation is that with Dan Quinn in there as the coordinator, the big question was the defense. We all knew they would be a good offensive team. They have looked, albeit they gave up 4 touchdown passes to Brady in week 1, but everybody's going to. That defense is better, right?
No, Foxy and Grimes, don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Let him stay with his damn Washington football team. I don't want to hear you say nothing good about the Cowboys, Greeny. I don't want to hear anything about we didn't expect nothing. I told you 1,000 times before the season started, and you didn't want to listen. You stay with the Washington football team, okay? By the way, Taylor Heineke balled out. But other than that, you stay with your pick.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.